high-level ones have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution, maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east.
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Passes it to Tadlock. Tries it from the top of the key. Ferguson with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Oh, and the dunk by Melo.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Capono. Pass to Khalid Zykis. For the three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the pass to Tadlock. Over Capono. And Detroit again with the bucket. So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Well said.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And so here's the home team, trailing by 4. Passes it to Khalid Zykis. Here's Vlachos. Shot from the wing. Shot clock at 5. Rebound, Detroit.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
All right, Johns, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GM, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Capono. Pass to Ferguson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ferguson's got 5.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
For 3, Crane's the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Vlachos. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him. Suns leading by 8. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's the pass to Ferguson. Launches from deep. Detroit with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
That one goes. Count it. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Garcia, he's checked in for Ferguson. Drills the elbow jumper. 14 points for him.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Melo with the steal. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right wing. And there's the feed to Capono. Can't get it to fall. Detroit leading by 13. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. Teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Passes to Tadlock. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Capono.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Lets it go from deep, and another three for Detroit.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both. Teams working.
See this kind.
Tadlock. And fast and furious as we end the first quarter.
Your home
Suns
team.
lead by 9. Short break. If you're just tuning, plenty of time left. Think about what
Offensively, boy.
So important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scores.
NBA is made of American player game the player. Wide bare arms to compete players.
Abroad to the way that they do those regions, they're driven states and play basketball at the amateur level, out in flux, tunes, and the younger generation of players.
And for the set one,
Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that better job fighting through the screen.
and here that shot that's from Garcia.
Consistent way.
Hustle on the break.
Now, how about
Nice way to pad that lead a little more. Capono. He's a very
really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively?
from deep three-point land. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. But there's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason, and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potential title, and you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B. Teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Suns leading by 8. To the middle, here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Assisted by
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's the lob to the hoop. Inside. Oh, wow.
Goodness.
Man. And the double clutch jam wows the crowd. Woo.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Puts up a deep three. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Tadlock. It's hauled in by Capono. Gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And, well, Detroit shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. They get it back. Tries again. And that one drops for him. He's got 10. Shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Paseve. He kicks it to Capono. Hits it from three-point range. Capono's got 9 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
To the paint. Here's Melo. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. As to Capono. From 10 feet out and misses it off the right side of the rim. Detroit leading by 13. Zitten guarded by Garcia. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
The pass to Tadlock. Smith outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Ferguson. He has 7. Kicks it to Garcia. Pass to Khalid Zaikas. Here's Vlachos. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
To the wing right side. Count it.
No, he didn't. He just break out the finger roll. That's nice.
Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Pass to Pangos. And the lead is down inside single digits.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Kalaitzakis. Being 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Detroit foul. Number 2.
On Wednesday, then on Friday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Suns leading by 7. Pass to Smith. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Kapono. He's got 15 on the mark with the 15-footer. Kapono's got 17.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Pangos. 9 points last game out. The pass to Kalaitzakis. Here's Pangos. Here's Flacos. And he's good on the 3-ball. 15 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside. A nice shot by Pangos. Now it's just a 3-point Suns lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Puts up a deep 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Dishes to Melo. Passes it to Smith. There's the 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Suns leading by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Here's Pangos. He's got 10. Here's Flacos. Can't hit that one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Oh, we have a chance. Let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting.
Last year that put up pride, and it made.
Shot is good.
And despite from shooting the
The fadeaway. Suns tack on
away, man.
Here's Pango. It's away. Tadlocks comes it from beyond the arc.
And they haven't.
The jump hook. Good. Kelly Tykus has got 4 this quarter.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Puts up a deep 3. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Assisted by
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And so is Detroit, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Checking out Detroit. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the Nets, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in, or you get offensive goal. But hold on to the ball.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And Detroit has possession. To the middle. And he lays it straight in.
Number 2.
He's got 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And for Detroit, Ferguson's shot is good.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Knocks it loose. Here's Capono. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. It's good from long range. And the Suns lead by 14.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Lays it up off the glass.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Tadlock. Takes a 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
3 points.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Khalid Zykis. From deep three-point land. That is no basket. It's number 3. He has made 11. Puts up a deep 3. And they recover it. Ferguson's shot is good. Ferguson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
To the right side. Here's Melo. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
The Suns making a change here. Rudez is checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Rudez has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. To the inside. Ferguson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ferguson's got 17 now.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Melo passes to Tadlock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
For Detroit, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. There's the pass to Ferguson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Passes it to Melo. And Melo slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Darden. Shot from 6. Fires from way outside. That shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Rudez passes to Melo. Here's Darden. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Darden.
6 points for him.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Alex Zykis, his shot is good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Ferguson. It's hauled in by the Suns. They led by as many as 18 points. From outside the arc, count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Now the pass to Tadlock. It's stolen. One-on-one here. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Ferguson.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
12, 21 points in this time now, David.
G League Ignite. With the changing environment, now is the right time to experiment.
Yes, DA, thank you. It's both teams, and now for the most
an effort works in the court.
Inside Garcia, the back and late.
Succeed.
As long as you gets assisted, it's more playing team.
Away. Offensive rebound and breaking down some.
They've been defending. Look at how many times.
The energy if they're doing it for
DeMello. Deep. That one finds the mark.
And now with to help his team.
Here's Capono. And it's Melo with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Pass to Khalid Zykis. Clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
If that's through handles.
Ridiculous. Spectacular. Never. By Garcia. To the wing.
There it is, got difference in the game.
For today.
And determination.
And those second points when you...
Rudez takes the 13-footer. That one goes in. Rudez has got 7 points here in this quarter. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Paseve.